Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's really good to see you again. Oh, I think I can see you. I'm wearing my other glasses today because I accidentally stepped on my other ones, which are a little bit stronger than this. I think my eyes are getting worse. But anyway, it's really good to see you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the lovely comments on my videos as well, and all the people who've watched and subscribed. We're nearly at 12,000 now, so I think we can just break through that barrier this week, hopefully. And so yes, in this video we're going to be going to the Old Manor House. I've been busy kind of working out there when it's not been too wet or frosty or cold or windy. I've had a few nice days with a bit of sunshine, and today's been absolutely awful. I don't know if you can hear the wind blowing outside, but it's been wet and windy. So tomorrow I'm planning to go back and do some more, and I've also got a lot of bulbs to plant as well. And I've also, in the video, you see me doing some digging and that. Just put those down so I can see a little bit. So I've been doing some digging, and I made some raised beds with some of the old bricks which we've got stacked up. We might as well use them. So you'll see that. And I've also put some new roses in, the David Austin roses. You'll see me in the video, but unfortunately this microphone, sometimes wherever it's gone, there it is, sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't. So I stood there filming myself and you couldn't hear a thing, so I'm going to try and put captions on it and hopefully be able to hear me. So on the subject of roses, I want to show this book. I found this at a local bookstore. It was in a reduced section. I think I paid £5 for it, and to me that was worth every penny, because this book, even though I'm not sure if it's in publication anymore, it's a really good resource. It's the Pan Garden Plant Series Roses. There's quite a few series on plants, and I think I've got one on mushrooms as well, fungus, so you can kind of investigate what's going on. And the reason I wanted this book, because at the Old Manor House, the gentleman who lives there, he planted a lot of roses and didn't keep the labels, and every time we get people come to visit, they say, what's this one and what's that one? So I use my Google app on the phone to do a photo. You know, you can do your photo thing and it finds your picture, and it worked on one or two of them, but it doesn't always work because a lot of them are very similar. And I was trying to find one of the roses anyway, one of the roses, and this lady was asking what it was, and she's very proper, and she said, what's this rose called? So I looked it up on the phone and I cross-referenced it a few times. I said, unfortunately it's called Sexy Rexy. Sexy Rexy. And the poor polite lady, she didn't know where to put herself, but anyway, that was fun. So on that basis, I'm going to kind of wrap this bit up now. Oh, I'll just show you this plant as well. This was from the garden centre. This was should have been £8.99. It's an Irish Sign Aureum or something. It's got lovely pinkish stems with the golden leaves. I paid £2 for it because it looks like somebody's dropped it on the floor. So I've got it in some water. I don't think that bit's making it look rotten, but there's a side shoot coming up and rooted. And in a few weeks this will be back to normal. It'll be a lovely plant. I will get lots of cuttings for next summer. Anyway, so on that note, we shall leave now, and I shall head over to the Old Manor House in my video clips, and you'll be able to watch me doing a bit of gardening, and hopefully you might be able to decipher what I'm saying when my microphone wasn't working. So I hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell all your friends if you can. It really does help me, and it helps me buy more roses. Okay, I'll see you later. Now the turf has been removed, the area is ready for digging over. The turf's here I'm going to make into another little garden area with some more bricks. This raised bed here is going to be full of sarracenias and carnivorous plants, and it's going to look really nice with ferns and all decorated. I've been online shopping. There was an offer on David Austin roses, which is expired now. It's 15% off roses, so I thought what a good idea and what a good time to buy them. And this is the time of year you can buy bare rooted plants and you pay less money for them because I haven't got the time and labour put into them. They haven't been grown in pots and I haven't got to pay for compost. These are field grown roses. They come in a compostable bag, so I can shove it onto the compost heap and get rid of it. These are ready to plant, and on the bag here is some instructions how to do it. Plant within 2 weeks, but I'm going to put them straight away. I'm not going to put 2 of them in the permanent places just yet, but I'm going to heal them in, which is when you just dig a hole in the earth. I've got some spare earth over there. I'm going to pop them in until I'm ready to plant them properly, with some manure and compost and a good location that's suitable for them. Right, so I've got 3 varieties. My favourite one, I think they're all my favourite to be honest, this is called the Lark Ascending. There it is, is this one. I've got another one which is called Seven Sisters, and that's going on the big pergola, which is just over in that direction. This can get to, I think it's about 6 meters, so it really will do well, and they'll enjoy it on there, and it'll just cover the whole thing and look magnificent. And it's called Seven Sisters because it has 7 tones of pink. I think it turns from pink to white according to the instructions. And this one was first bred in 1815. As this is a historic residence, it looked really good here. But it's not quite as old as the house, which was built in 1660, I think. So quite an old place, this. And this is the Lady of the Lake, which is a climber, and she's going to go near the potting shed. So I'm going to put some trellis across, and she's going to grow up over the top of that, which is just over there. I can see it. I haven't quite dug the flower bed for that one yet, but what should I say? I should just heel them in over there till it's ready. They'll be fine. They're dormant, and when the spring comes, they'll rock it away with some good horse manure under the roots, well rotted horse manure, and they'll do really well. So I can't wait for spring to see how they start growing, and then summer to see if we might get some flowers if we're lucky. So what I've decided to do is plant one of the roses here. This is the lark ascending, and I think this is the perfect location for it. So it's very easy to plant roses, especially bare rooted ones. Now you have to mind these little crab apples which are dropping off the tree. I thought I'd leave them because they will actually enrich the soil. I've got a wire there for my microphone. I'm just going to dig a hole here. This is where I want it to go. You can't see, but Benny's under there watching me. So dig the hole for it. Unfortunately, the soil here isn't that great. So this could take a little bit longer than I anticipated. Or maybe have to dig somewhere else. Anyway, let's see what's under here. We've already enriched this soil with our homemade compost and some manure. Oh. Certainly something under there that doesn't want to come out. This is how you dig. Anyway, you persevere till you're ready. The rose will be fine once it's in. Because this has got quite long roots on. I want to make sure the roots are thoroughly in there and the top of the plant isn't sticking out. So just check I've got the right one. So this is lark ascending. Oh, excuse me, I'm out of breath now. So that's going in here. I think that's about right. We want to keep this level here up just above the soil line. Now, before it goes in, I'll just rest it there. Have this beautiful, some of you might cringe, but this is horse manure that's well rotted. It's very, you can tell when it's ready because the worms in it disappear. It's very, ugh. But anyway, this is gold for a gardener. I'll put that in there, and this will give the rose the best possible start in life. It will establish much quicker, and it will grow to be a beautiful plant. Just wait and see. I'll put a bit more in. Now you don't want to use manure that is not well rotted because it will burn the roots. So put that in there. So we can tell when the manure is ready by the amount of worms in it, and the worms are all gone from this one because you've kind of digested it all and converted it into compost. So it's well ready, this. Make sure you wear gloves as well because you don't want to be experiencing horse manure under your fingernails. Yuck. Anyway, that's in. So just build the soil up around here like so. Pop it in, and there it's good to go. Simple as that, really. This little worm there, you can go back in. Done. Now that'll get to a good size up here, fill most of this bed. I think it'll look beautiful when it's going. Right, let's get these other ones healed in. So I'm not going to plant these here. I'm just healing them in for now because I haven't got time today to put them in. So just do that. Dig a little trench. Lay them in carefully. Now this has got big roots. This is the big rambling rose. So I'll rest them in there. They should be fine for a couple of days. Then I'm going to prepare the places for them and we'll have them planted properly. Whew, and I can have a sit down. Well, those of you who know me better know I'm very keen on buying bargain plants, and I've been really excited on Sunday because I went to a garden centre and I found loads of reduced plants. Now there's nothing wrong with these ones, I just couldn't resist. And these big pots here, this is a peony Martin Kazuzak, I think. You'll have to bring out my pronunciation on that one. Look at the price. This should have been £14 and it was £3. Now this is a beautiful peony who will grow into a really big plant. So we've got three. I've got three varieties. I've got that one. Got another one called Crinkled White, which looks like fried eggs. It's a lovely plant. Great big juicy buds in there, which you can't see. And another one here. I think this is more pink. This is called Carl Rosenfield, and that'll do really well as well. Fill a big space in the flower beds. What else did I find? Got a Brunner looking glass. This is a lovely plant. It'll look nice in this wall garden with the Alice in Wonderland theme. Another one here. Oh no, I paid full price for that one, excuse me. I do sometimes and I want something unusual, but this is Hosta Frozen Margarita. And that should look really good. And of course it looks dead, so people don't buy them. Let's move that. And also I've got this one here, Hosta Devon Blue, in case that's fine. It's got very good strong roots. If you're buying bargain plants, I'd always recommend you just have a look inside the pot and look at that. That is a very vigorous plant waiting to go. So next year I'm going to put it into a bigger clay pot, put it around the back of the house over there, and it'll look beautiful. Back to the Hosta collection. What else did I get? Well, was this one here. This is a Lamium Golden Anniversary. Good ground cover, growing conditions that most things don't survive, and it's very good for bees. Little pink flowers. It's also got lovely coloured leaves and variegated with a bit of gold. And I said, did pay full price for these ones, but I went to a proper nursery. Whew. So have you bought this one at a proper garden centre? This is Carex Buchanii Red Rooster. Lovely in the winter. This is why I bought it, because when you have to have structure in the winter, some people put these into pots, and I thought when I bought this, look, there's two plants in there. Hello. And that'll do really well, so I can split that and put it into the borders. That was £5. I mean, that's not much, is it? If you go to a garden centre in this country, you probably look about £10–12 easy for that. Another plant I've got here is Pulmonaria. Doesn't look much. Again, Sissinghurst White, which is a lovely white variety. Good strong roots on there, and that will flower in the spring. Has lovely speckled foliage. Its common name's Lungwort, which is quite, I think it's used for medicine in the olden days, but I wouldn't recommend you try it unless you know what you're actually doing. Another plant here, Begonia Dragonfly Secura. Now I've had this one before at home. Didn't do so well because the plant was too small and weak, but this one's really good. And this will thrive in like a semi-shade setting. And it has stems of really, really vivid pink flowers, bright pink. And again, just make sure your plant's okay. Look in there, check the roots. Yes, they're good. And the nursery has been putting straw on top to keep the weeds from growing, which is another good thing. Because often when you go to a nursery that doesn't look after the weed problem they may have, you end up with them in your garden with another problem. Anyway, so that's those. I shall be putting those in very soon once the new secret garden over there, the new bit, is finished and all ready to go. And we'll see how they do in the summer. thank you for joining me having a sit down. It's been a very physical day, all the digging, all the moving bricks. I think it's worth it in the end. It looked beautiful come the spring. I really can't wait to get the bulbs put in there, and they're waiting in the potting shed just on my side here. I shall put them in next time. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you found some inspiration, some ideas. Feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I've got a Facebook page as well if you want to keep up to date with things during the week. Just look for Justin the Gardener, you'll find me on there, smiling away. Anyway, so thanks for coming and watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take good care and happy gardening.